Former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak Biermann's daughter, Ariana, is in trouble. She was arrested for suspicion of DUI. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So I was in the middle of my Saturday. You guys, if you follow me on my social media, then you know I've been, enjoying a Saturday. It's beautiful in New York City. However, the alerts go off and I find out that Kim Zolciak Biermann's daughter, Ariana, the one that I thought was the good one. And when I posted about this on socials, a lot of you agreed with me, like, yeah, I thought Ariana was the good one. Well, she was arrested early Saturday morning for suspicion of DUI. So let's get into what People magazine is reporting. They said that Ariana Biermann has been arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of alcohol, okay? Because I have to say, when someone says DUI, I don't automatically jump to alcohol. Just saying. I don't automatically jump to that because it doesn't just mean that. It's driving under the influence of something, okay? However, they're saying it is alcohol, and it should be noted, Ariana is not 21 years old yet. So they said that the 20-year-old daughter of the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum, Kim Zolciak Biermann, was booked at Forsyth County Jail in the early hours of Saturday morning after she and on and off again boyfriend, Hudson McLeroy, were arrested at around 1 a.m. according to public records obtained by People. They said she was charged with 3 misdemeanors: driving under the influence of alcohol, improper or erratic lane change, and underage possession/purchase of alcohol. Biermann has been since released on a $5,120 bond, okay? Her boyfriend, who's also 20 years old, was arrested for allegedly driving under the influence, as well as allegedly furnishing alcohol to a minor and violating the conditions of his limited driving permit. Why does he have a driving permit and he's 20? Okay, no judgments. But I'm just saying, that's interesting. The things that come out when you report on these stories. So Ariana's representative, her attorney, is speaking out for her. She says Ariana was involved in a minor fender bender. When police arrived on the scene, the investigating officer immediately initiated an investigation for DUI. Despite Ariana's constant invocation that she was upset and anxious from the minor accident, the officer incorrectly concluded she was impaired by alcohol. This is coming from her attorney, Justin Spitzman of Hawkins Spitzman Law Firm. That was not the case, according to them. They say she wholly denies these allegations and intends to fight these charges because she is not guilty of them. So here's the thing. I know a lot of people are going to have mixed reactions about this. First of all, as I said to you before, Ariana and her representative are denying that she was under the influence. Okay. And now a lot of you are also going to say, well, she's 20. Remember when you were 20, the only difference here is that she is a public figure. People know her because of her mom and being on reality TV. So they make a big deal out of this. However, I also don't like to downplay when people drive under the influence, because all it takes is that one time for someone's life to be taken, your own or someone else. So I also don't want to make a light of those situations, because it could be that one time when you're 20 years old that you were having a good time and you take someone else's life because you wanted to have a good time, because you were impaired. And she literally got into an accident. So more details on this, I'm sure, will come out in the coming weeks or days in regards to this. As I reported, she is going to fight these charges, saying that she was anxious at the time. Of course, you're going to be anxious. The police pull you over and there's alcohol in the car. So we shall see. I'm not sure if blood tests were taken. I don't know if there was a breathalyzer taken. I don't see anything in the report of this based on all the media outlets that I've read so far. I haven't seen anyone confirm if they did a breathalyzer or if they just jumped to that conclusion. If they did, I'm not an attorney. However, without those details, that's going to be hard to prove. However, she still will probably have to face the charges of possessing alcohol. But one thing I have to say, and I said this at the top of this video, I was surprised that it was Ariana. It's like your good child that messes up. We would expect this from the oldest one. However, Ariana, do better. Do better. If this is the situation, look, don't even risk it. We tell grown adults don't drive when they've had too much to drink or a bit to drink. Don't drive. Take an Uber. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this breaking news. Let's continue the conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.